Hello there. Early in the morning for me. Well, sort of. I just came back from watching. Well, came back with a Blu-ray copy. I watched it here, but I just saw Gravity. Um, Not a fan. I didn't like it. It wasn't bad. I didn't heavily dislike it or anything. It wasn't very entertaining. Um, I found it very boring. To be honest, which is weird. 'Cause it's a spectacle movie. Um, it's basically a disaster movie in space. Um, so boring would be the last thing you would expect from it. But no, I found it really boring. I thought it was dull, and when things did happen, when like the set pieces, the big disasters happened, and things were like, okay, now time to get exciting. They were for a minute, where they always dragged on too long and did too much of it. It was almost like all the spectacle tried to outweigh the slow paced bit, which is a good idea, but it didn't work. Not for me, at least. I felt the stuff that happened in this movie, um, like set piece wise, was quite frankly ridiculous at times. It just I'm trying to find a good comparison, but yeah, no, I didn't like it. I'm honestly shocked that I didn't, because I am a sucker for space sci-fi, especially when it takes itself more seriously and more realistic like this. I find that really interesting. And all the praise I heard from it, and people I know liking it, and even like people I respect in the in like science communities and stuff, who really talked well about it. I wouldn't say it was overhyped for me, but I expected to really enjoy it, and I was close to falling asleep at times. And this is me who watched yesterday watched Nebraska, which is a movie where nothing happens for 80% of it, and I liked it. So it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, it wasn't enough action. No, that's not the problem. It was just, it was tiresome. It was a very tiresome movie. Now, I didn't see it in 3D, I didn't see it in IMAX, I didn't see it in the cinema. I saw it at home, a Blu-ray copy, very pretty, it was in HD. So, I know there are most of the people who love this movie watched it in cinemas, preferably 3D and possibly in IMAX. Now, when I reviewed Nebraska yesterday, I said that saying that its only strength is black and white isn't an insult but a personality thing. The same does go for Gravity. If the movie is way more exciting in 3D and IMAX, then yeah, sure, okay, great. Here's the difference. You can't guarantee to see the movie in that. No one has an IMAX cinema at home, and the few people who have 3D equipment at home, well, there are a few, but I still think at this point most people don't. At least not in my experience. And I mean, I'm assuming this movie is even sold on DVD, so you're supposed to be able to watch this movie in 2D, not high definition, and still enjoy it. And in this case, I didn't. So yeah, maybe that's part of the movie's personality, but in terms of review, I feel I need to bring that up, because it's not like if you get a DVD copy of Nebraska, it won't be in black and white. So just wanted to make sure I got the difference out there in case someone tries to call me a hypocrite for disliking this movie because it was in 2D, which I'm not saying I did, by the way. I'm just saying that it might be more exciting in 3D. I wouldn't know. I don't like 3D to begin with, to be honest. I have a hard time watching 3D movies because my eyes keep refocusing on different things. So I get more annoyed than... So I would probably like the movie less if I watched it in 3D now that I think about it. But it was okay. It was an okay movie. Like I said, I don't dislike it. but I definitely didn't like it, and I am disappointed in it. Starting off today with that movie, it was an interesting start to my day, because I literally woke up, got dressed, had breakfast, maybe the other way around actually, and then put on Gravity. So that's fun. Always nice to start the morning with a movie. What's the actress's name? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick on the computer over here. Oh yeah, Sandra Bullock. That's her name. She did good. She did a good job. George Clooney did a good job as well. But yeah, I like Sandra Bullock as basically this space doctor character. What's his name? Stone, I think. She did good. It's well acted. It's pretty. It got some really good effects and very few not good effects. Like 99% great effects and 1% like really that seems out of place. Which is mostly when the CG seems a bit rushed. But that happens. But no, it's a really pretty movie. So it has that going for it. I guess you still don't like it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, of course, as usual. I will mention this though: the last scene in the movie, the last long shot of the movie, I loved. I absolutely love that for various reasons, and one specific reason that I can't mention at all because it would spoil the entire movie. But I will definitely talk about that on the Oscar podcast I'm doing with Adam tonight. So you'll have a chance to hear about it then. Because wow, like that ending shot, I was sitting there like, I wish I liked the movie now because this shot is brilliant, conveys a great message and everything. So that was cool, but yeah, shit happens. Can't like every movie. Definitely the weakest of the Best Picture nominees so far. Next I'll watch, might be Captain Phillips or Dallas Buyers Club, I'm not certain. I have 5 movies to watch today. 1 down, 4 to go. I can't keep track of the order, which you've already noticed. But thank you for watching, and I'll be back with evidence. Every time I try to close out a video, I start slurring my words. I need to stop doing that. Thank you for watching. I'll be back in a few hours with something else. See you then.